Jon Hein claims I owe him $100.
I know you two made a bet about something. I can't remember what it was.
He's claiming now that Ken Jennings, the host of Jeopardy, is now the permanent host. And we had a bet. I said to him, John, there is no way Ken Jennings will be the host of Jeopardy. He is not going to be the next host of Jeopardy. And John said, I'll bet you $100. I said, fine. Turns out Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik were chosen. That's not funny. Mayim Bialik, they were chosen together in tandem. He was not the host. He was a co-host.
Only host.
That's right.
When this happened, they tried a bunch of different people, and I said that Ken was going to be the host, which you disagreed with. You thought it was Stephanopoulos or somebody else. And
no, I thought it should be George Stephanopoulos.
Which it wasn't. It was Ken Jennings. And
well, wait a minute. It was that other producer before it was ever Ken Jennings.
Look, Mike Richards was not the full-time host. There was trouble from day one. He never got the gig.
He did get the gig.
Not really. And he gave it to himself.
In your
and it doesn't count. Ken, Emmy nominated, by the way, Ken Jennings now. He was always the full-time host. And that was what I said.
I could tell who was the host when Alex Trebek was there because he hosted every kind of Jeopardy.
All right. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll stand by whatever Mehmet says because Robin's biased toward me. Mehmet doesn't like me.
By the way, Robin, come on. You started this whole argument with Howard being right.
I think you're both nerds. I find this whole argument annoying. Send me the money would be my ruling.
No, we need a ruling. Come on. I'm asking you. If you're uncomfortable, I'll go to JD. And JD is Jon Hein.
JD will.
Yeah. All right. JD will give the right answer. I can guarantee you that.
I think the guy was sort of on the outs, the producer or whatever. And so they were looking for like the producer.
The producer got the job after we made the bet.
He was. Wait a minute, JD.
It was a short term.
JD's making perfect sense. Keep going.
Here is the timeline. Mayim Bialik took up Jeopardy hosting duties in 2021 alongside the show's executive producer named Mike Richards. Producer Mike Richards was replaced by Jennings later in 2021 after offensive comments he had previously made surfaced and forced him to step down.
So this was all before anyone was named.
JD, go ahead. I'm waiting for your ruling.
Tell the truth, JD. That's all. We'll set you free.
I would almost. I mean, this is kind of lame. I would almost call it a draw because, in a way,
why is it a draw?
JD, don't you hate it when a referee ruins the game by making a bad call?
Yeah, well, yeah.
JD, don't be influenced by. Don't be influenced.
Who was selected? To be the host of Jeopardy.
It was
John. Are you honestly going to take $100 from me when you're clearly wrong that Ken Jennings was not appointed host?
Yes, he was.
Right. I mean, eventually
in July 27th, 2022, I have an article. Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings named permanent Jeopardy hosts.
That's right.
Yes,
2022.
But there was another selection.
But in 2021.
Before that.
Mike Richards was named permanent.
I don't know if that wasn't necessarily a select. It was a short term.
It was not short term.
All right. So you're ruling for John?
Let me look up an article. Mike Richards.
Are you ruling for John?
Hold on a second.
No.
Show's executive producer. Hold on. August 2021. Yeah. What is this? New York 1. Jeopardy producer Mike Richards named host of iconic game show.
Gee, I didn't see my $100.
Howard, can I just jump in? I'm looking at the article, and it's from August 11th. But JD, maybe you missed it. After weeks of celebrity tryouts, leaks, and heated speculation, Mike Richards and actor Mayim Bialik have been named permanent co-hosts of Jeopardy. Marking the first time two people will host one of television's most popular game shows. That is from August 11th of 2021.
What was the date that the bet was made?
So
That's what I want to know.
Someone says,
Gary, don't disappear. You just buried me. You got to get back on here.
I'm reading the facts.
Someone says it was during the Alex Trebek obit. So I'm assuming that was before all the Ken Richards. Of
course it was.
Ken whatever. So
I didn't bet after the guy was named host.
In that case, the
John
evidence
lost.
goes towards Howard, and I would have to rule.
Yeah, of course. John, you're acting like JD made the wrong decision. Why?
JD was clearly strong-armed by the
I didn't
people
say
here.
anything.
By facts, he was strong-armed. He didn't have all the facts. He trusted you.
Howard, I will send you $100.
I don't want it. Send it to charity.
No, I will send you $100.